So I recently got an email from someone who wants to change careers from retail into data analytics. So they've been a manager in a retail store, I think it was a supermarket, and they now want to go into data analytics. So they've been doing retail for 10 years and they want to now change careers. So they were asking me what advice I would give and how they should go about changing careers. Now, one of the mistakes that people make when they've worked in a different role and then they want to become data analytics is they focus on the tools that they've learned. So whether it's SQL, Python, Power BI, Tableau, whatever tool it is, they focus on learning those tools and they focus on learning statistics, the basics to run reports and do some analysis. Now you have to do that. You have to do that training. You have to do courses in that. But that's not going to differentiate you, because what you are talking about is what a graduate will also have. So someone who's applying for data analytics role as a graduate, they will also have skills in the tools, they'll also have skills in statistics. Either they've done it as separate courses or they've done it as part of their degree. So you don't want to be competing with graduates, because if you've got 10 years experience and you're competing with graduates, it typically means that you would be more expensive than them, okay? Because as a hiring manager, if I see you and you're 10 years older or you've got 10 years experience, I'd expect you, or you'd probably want more money than a graduate. So if you're competing on just tools and statistical knowledge, then you're competing with graduates, and that's not a great place to be. What you want to be focusing on is your domain expertise. So for this person, they'd worked in retail for 10 years, and that's hugely valuable, because getting domain expertise is very hard, okay? It's not something that you can learn through training courses, okay? It's something that you can only learn through doing, okay? So what normally happens is that when we hire people, they work with clients as data analysts and they learn the client's business, and that's how they build domain expertise. But you've already worked in a sector as, you know, even if it's a retail manager, or you might have worked in finance as you know, something else, you are building up domain expertise. So when you are transitioning over to become a data analyst, yes, you have to do the courses in the tools and also the statistical knowledge, but you should be highlighting your domain expertise. That's what's going to differentiate you, and definitely differentiate you from graduates, okay? Therefore, it allows you to then command a bit more higher salary than coming in fresh into, or new into, data analytics. So for this person, I've said to them, they worked in retail, they need to highlight what they've learned in retail, what they've learned about inventory management, what they learned about stock control, what they've learned about the point of sale system. All those things that they would know about, that they think is just common knowledge in their sector, is not common knowledge outside of their domain. So if they bring that expertise in as a data analyst, then they're more likely to get hired. Now, one of the negatives of that is obviously it then narrows down which roles you can apply for, because if you've got retail expertise, you're typically looking for analytical roles within retail. If you've got finance expertise, you're looking at finance roles. But you might be able to find agencies or consultancies that have retail clients, so therefore you could apply for those and then broaden out your domain expertise or your application of data analysis to other domains, okay? But the easiest way to get into data analysis and not have to compete with graduates who would have the same skill set as you is to highlight your domain expertise. Well, I hope you found this video useful, and if you are thinking of transitioning over to data analytics, don't forget what you are learning in your domain is very unique and very valuable, so make sure you highlight that on your CVs.